Hey everyone, welcome to Good Witch Intuitive Tarot. This is your reading for the 23rd of February. This is this coming Thursday for anyone who's guided. This reading could resonate right now or later on down the line. I believe I felt a connection to all of the readings, all of the dailies this week, at least two or three of them. I believe Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday were connected, but I'm trying to remember exactly what Monday was, but I felt like they were all connected. I know Tuesday and Wednesday for sure felt very connected. So if you haven't seen them all, you might want to check them out. Okay, so let's do this. This one's for Thursday. I'm trying to bring a new energy in here. Spirit and angels, anyone for the highest good. We get it on the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Can we now have something else maybe for Thursday? Of course, whatever comes through, comes through. We know how readings work, but we'd love to have a different energy come through for Thursday. Spirit and angels, anyone for the highest good. What do we need to know? What are the most important messages we have for the people who need them the most? Guys, this reading could resonate right now or later on down the line. My readings are predictive, so if you don't know what this is, all the more reason to pay attention to it. It's a prediction. Multiple messages could come out during this reading right up to the very last second. Multiple storylines as well. All right, let's do it. What do we need to know? What are the messages for Thursday? One more shuffle. All right, I might call out some zodiac signs, but don't try to force them. They may have something to do with astrological events happening right now. So if you don't know about that, I wouldn't try to force them. All right, let's do it. Spirit and angels, anyone for the highest good. What do we need to know? What are the messages? Thursday's reading for this upcoming Thursday for anyone who's guided. This could resonate now or later on. We're using the beautiful Vice Versa Tarot deck. The side we read will be the side that we see. So when we're looking at them, we see this side, not this side. This is the traditional side. This is the non-traditional side. They have a different perspective on each side of the cards. So far you have the Nine of Wands and the Six of Cups, both on the non-traditional side, and you have the Nine of Pentacles on the traditional side. What else do we need to know about this daily reading for anyone who's guided to see it? Daily reading. Okay. We've got the mini tower, which is not a big deal. Sometimes it's a good thing. And we have the Queen of Swords. And Queen of Swords has her back turned to something, like she's like, I'm done with this. I'm icing something out, someone out. I do see Scorpio energy, Libra energy, maybe even Aquarius or Gemini energy. Can I get one more here? Thursday's reading. What do we need to know about it? Oh, and Cancer. I'm so sorry. This particular tower is a Cancer card as well. I'll show you in a minute. What else do we need to know about this reading? One more card, please. One more. Daily reading. The Judgment card almost came out, but it went right back in. What do we need to know? Daily reading. Okay, well, we got Archangel Michael instead of the Judgment Angel, Archangel Gabriel. All right, interesting. So I see someone who's been through something. I can tell you that right now by looking at that Nine of Wands, because the Nine of Wands is a card of the wounded warrior, been through so much, beaten and battered and bruised and all bandaged up. On this side, same thing, except Spirit reaches out to help. So this is like one of your guides, angels, spirit, God, universe, whoever you believe in, pulling you through the darkness of the tunnel and out the other side. This is also a card of the past, and this is like the soulmate side, and this is like the reflections of the past side for me. So I feel like you're reflecting on something from the past. You could be reflecting on it with your guides who are helping you get past something from the past. I also feel you've got this Nine of Pentacles here. So you've got this energy of independence. This is a card of confidence. So whatever's happening for you is really pulling you through this, in putting you in a more kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Like a more confident state of being, like your consciousness is in a higher vibration. Something's happening to change it, because you're going from beaten, battered, bruised to reflecting back on it and now moving forward in a more confident manner, possibly turning your back on anything that didn't serve you. See how she's like iced anything or anyone out, and she's no longer, look how good she looks. She looks beautiful, but she's facing the other way. We also have this tower card, and see how the two dogs that pull, they're like dogs with people faces. I don't know what exactly they're called, but they are on the they're on the chariot card, the Cancer card. So I consider this a Scorpio and a Cancer card. So there's something. So far we have strong Libra, Cancer, Scorpio. This is Libra for me sometimes too, if not Taurus. But being that I see all these repeats, because you also have Libra over here. You have Libra, Libra, Libra for me. We also have the Lovers, and we also have the Temperance card. Now, keep this in mind. This side of the Lovers, there's no angel. You see, the Lover's angel's not bringing this couple together. She's leaving them up to their own vices. But then we have Archangel Michael here, who comes in to temper something, to balance something out. So I have to wonder if it almost feels like leaving someone behind because something better, the higher level Two of Cups, is coming in for you. So in other words, Archangel Michael here with Temperance brings in the higher level Two of Cups, the two cups that are like the Two of Cups, but brought in by the hierarchy, the Archangel Michael. This feels to me like you're being guided and pulled through something to be spit out the other side in a really high single vibration for a particular reason. So anything that's happening right now, and if somebody turns their back on you, or if you have to turn your back on someone else, keep in mind there's a grand plan here. The two that are here are not guided by angel, but we have Archangel Michael saying no worries, because that's just was not the right one. That's what I'm getting. All right, so if this is relationship especially. All right, so we have here, yeah, and look, I mean, really, honestly, somebody could have, there could have been something that happened where there was a big fight and somebody left. All right, Five of Wands, Knight of Swords, but this is the non-traditional Knight of Swords facing the opposite way. Also, the Emperor facing the opposite way. There could have been some kind of fight where you two just split and turned your back on each other. Somebody could have felt really put out by a third party. There could have been third party problems. This could also be a work situation where you've had to turn your back on this Emperor who was not treating you fairly, or who was leaving you out in the cold, wasn't giving you what you deserved, and you blew your stack, or they blew their stack and you left. They could have been kind of tyrannical, not treating you fairly. And here we have someone who's going out in the world to make it in somewhere else. Like, this could also be an offer coming in, or this could just be, where will I invest? Because this is the Knave of Pentacles. There's no babies in this deck. There's no pages. There's only adults. The Knave is like trying to figure out where they're going to go, what they're going to do. Will they accept a new offer, or will they invest in something or some, like, this is new energy, new, right? So I feel like this is something about, after this explosion, like I said, there could be some kind of a fight and someone leaves. I feel like it's this Queen of Swords, because she's like icing someone with a bang, like, I'm done. Now she's done because of something about the way she was being treated, or something happened here. I don't know what happened here, but something happened here. And we have someone here who's trying to figure out where to invest, or what they should accept or offer, right? And we have the Justice reverse here. So, and when I look at this Justice, oh, hold on one second, guys. Okay, sorry about all the noise. So this, Justice card, this is the traditional side. This is the non-traditional side. And when I look at the non-traditional side, I see the butterfly and I see the sword of truth, right? So if something was not fair, see how the scale is now on the ground? Like, that's not fair. So we throw it to the ground and we transform it with truth. That's what I see when I look at this reversed um, justice card. So for me, if somebody's owed something, or if what they were involved in wasn't in their highest good and they are catapulted out of there for any reason, or they end up pulling the tower and saying, I'm done, it's for transformation and justice with that sort of truth, right? We're balancing something out. And so says Archangel Michael, too, over here, balancing something out. So I don't know what happened exactly here, but we're going to clarify and see what comes out. I'm so sorry. So this was the vice versa tarot. And see, you didn't get this side, which is like, whoo, big. This is more like a more mild explosion. Like, this is, sometimes I see this one, what we're doing is for ourselves to be treated more fairly, and that's what is happening here. We also have the Everyday Witch Tarot. Okay, all right, Spirit and angels, anyone for the highest good for Thursday? What do we need to know for Thursday? What are the most important messages we have for the people who need them the most? What's important here? Thursday. You also have Gemini involved in this too. I mean, no, listen, all the signs I say don't have to mean anything to you. I just want you to know that Gemini showed up. We have Cancer, Scorpio, Libra, and Gemini, and Sagittarius the most. Okay, so they're the things I see coming through the most. All right, what do we need to know about this reading? What are the most important? Any of those signs could be you or someone else, or something happening in astrologically with any of those signs that you may not know about. So don't try to force it, like I said. All right, one more shuffle. One more shuffle. All right, let's do it. Let's take a little look at the Nine of Wands there. So we got the Nine of Wands, and that's the Nine of Wands I really love, because I feel like Spirit steps in and helps out. Like, there's divine intervention. I see it here, and I see it here. Eight of Pentacles. I'm telling you, for some of you, this is a business partnership. And I can see that here with the Two of Cups reversed as well. We're not going to involve ourselves with somebody who's not treating us fairly, or if it's more personal, someone who put us in a third party. But I really feel for the majority of you, you were not being treated fairly by someone you considered some kind of a partner, okay? Justice reverse, that is, with the Two of Cups reverse. For many of you, this is definitely work. You got the Eight of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles, and this has been coming out in all the readings. Please do check them out. I've asked for other energies, but Spirit has something to say about what's been going on this week and what someone needs to do to get away from tyrannical treatment. All right, so let's look at the Six of Cups. We're reflecting on something here. Tell me about the Six of Cups here. What are we looking at? Yeah, absolutely. We're out of there. This is the Knight of Wands, and we're looking back at the past, but we're getting on that broom and we're heading out of town. And I can see that here as well with the Ten of Swords. Why? Because what you see when you look at the past is that you were not being treated right. So you're going to drop those swords out of your back by leaving the situation. Been coming out all week, all of these things. And look, right behind it, you're releasing the past and the 10 swords that came with it, and moving towards the new, because you were hurt here. And that's why you're just like, you're done. I'm not going to do this anymore. And Spirit's got your back. Spirit's got your back. All right, let's look at, this definitely was someone who wasn't treating you fairly, left you out in the cold, could have caused a lot of fighting, could have caused like a tower in your life. And you're like, it looks to me like you're going to cause the tower back. Tell me about this tower. What do we need to know about the tower for Thursday? Yeah, absolutely. All new. the Page of Cups and the Ace of Wands reversed. You are heading towards a new beginning. This is you leaving a situation. And why? Because it's been too stressful. And this is how you get the 10 swords out of your back and the 9 swords of stress that hang over you, that keep you from having sleepless nights, the unknown things that there could have been secrets or something around this. There also could be information that's needed here. You might receive this information. You do have a page here who could deliver you some kind of information, whatever, or you could be the one. I like one of the readings was about someone pulling down the tower themselves. It said, like, I can pull my own tower down. And it was, in order to not have the tower come down on them, they pulled it, right? All right, let's look at the 9 of, and the tower really is just a sudden event. It feels painful when it hits, but sometimes it's a good tower. Sometimes you get good news and new beginnings from the tower that you're like, yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to hear in an unjust, unfair situation. I wanted to hear that the tower came down. Sometimes we want a tower to come down in situations, and a lot of my readings have positive towers come out, especially, and I always say this, if the tower is one of my first cards, especially if it's like my first card out or it's at the bottom of the deck, I'm like, this is going to be positive. I can already tell. Tell me about, I don't know why. It's just the way I read with spirit. Tell me about the 9 of Pentacles. What about the 9? They end up being really good readings. Tell me about the 9 of Pentacles here. Nine of Pentacles. What do we need to know? Oh, it went right back in. That's weird. The card came almost all the way up. It was the 3 of Cups. Let's see if it comes back out. Tell me about the 9 of Pentacles. That would be you like severing ties with a group or a third party situation or a group of people. Tell me about this 9 of Pentacles. What's going on here? Yeah, we're severing ties with the past. 6 of Cups again in the reverse. Going independent. I'm not involved with the past anymore. I'm not staying stuck in the past anymore. I'm not going to reflect on the past anymore. I'm done. This really has to do, I honestly think someone is done reflecting on the past or dealing with someone from the past who they once had a relationship with. Hierophant reverse. Change is coming here. Hierophant's a number 5 card as well. So this is definitely about something changing. Tell me, this is very positive though. We're releasing something and we're putting our effort into new things. Spirit's helping. Tell me about the Queen of Swords here. What about this Queen of Swords? Back turned, icing out anything that doesn't serve her. Yeah, because she's out of here. Absolutely. You've already reflected on it. You stayed and reflected on this for a long time. And you've decided, I want my new beginning, the Fool. And look how excited this little witch is. And it doesn't matter, he, she, they, doesn't matter. We have a he here. We have a she here. Doesn't matter, he, she, they. This has been a long time coming for you. You stayed here for a long time to make sure that you were doing the right thing, or you really contemplated on it. You really focused on it. You got clarity on it with the Knight of Swords at the bottom. Tell me about the Lovers and the Temperance card. What about Lovers and Temperance? What do we need to know? Lovers and Temperance. Yeah. I'm done with this. I'm walking away. This whole reading is all about you. Look at the Wounded Warrior. Right back to where we started from in the beginning. The Wounded Warrior. You are not going to stay in this partnership, walking away from the partnership. Lovers reverse. Now, this could be any kind of partnership. And you're being divinely guided right on out of there. This is like the divine going, we're getting you out of here because you don't need to invest here anymore. And it doesn't matter if it's love. They're both here. We have love for some of you, and we have platonic for some of you. But both of them reversed, and you're out of there. And on the wings of angels, you're out of there. Pulling you right out of that so that you can have your new beginnings. You have new beginnings everywhere in here. All we got to do is be independent of the past. Goodbye, past. Beautiful. This is very positive. Look, independent of the past as the Wounded Warrior. I'm done with the past. I'm on my own, and I'm good this way. Look how good she is on her own. 9 of Pentacles again. Look at this. Anybody who releases the past sits in this beautiful independent energy, very high vibration. This really feels to me like someone who's been working hard, maybe even working hand in hand with spirit, maybe calling this in, maybe asking for this, maybe praying on this, maybe manifesting this, however you're doing it, to raise your vibration up so that you're not even interested in the past anymore. It's just like the past doesn't even faze me anymore. I'm focused on other things, things that do serve me. But a lot of this healing and everything came through you working on you, you working with the divine, whether you realized it or not. I mean, look, right there. I mean, that really is. It's like I've been through so much, and Spirit's like, don't worry, we've got you. We are guiding you out of here, and we're going to guide you towards something else. For some of you, you could be. I thought for a minute you were being guided towards a relationship, but you're being guided away from one. I feel like for some of you, this is work, some kind of work, contract or commitment, and for some of you, this is relationship. For some of you, for a few of you, feel for most of you, this has something to do with business in some way. For the majority of you, for others of you, it has something to do with relationship, and this person who really, I mean, caused a lot of havoc for you. The this Five of Wands, it's a harsh one. It's like all hell breaking loose, right? See that explosion right there? All hell breaking loose from a tyrannical emperor in the reverse, causing a lot of fire, saying mean or nasty things, leaving you out in the cold, causing a ruckus either in business or in a third party, possibly. And this is the thing that you are going to get your balance and justice for, by making a decision to. I feel like you're pulling the tower down so that you can go get bigger, better things. And the whole week was all about this same kind of energy. I mean, Spirit wants to make something very clear to somebody, because no matter how many times I say, let's read something else, can we pull in something else? Spirit's like, oh, hell no, we are going to continue talking about somebody who is leaving behind something. We have to leave it in the past. As the wounded warrior, Spirit's got your back. For every single one of these readings, work came out, business came out. So I do want the majority of you to know that if you're having any difficulties around a business, or a business you dealt with, or your work, or anything like that, or even if your partner is, I feel like this is something you're being called away from. And if this is something that's just energy from the past, same thing. Spirit's like, we're not going to stay in it anymore. We want you to release this. It could have been an injustice that you suffered from the past, because at the bottom we do have justice reversed again. And I feel like Spirit is saying, you went through this, but you hold the sword of truth, and you hold the ability to transform your life, and you hold the new beginning. And it's not just there, it's over here as well. Like, as soon as you walk away, you're getting your new beginning. You're getting all balanced out. And didn't we have a card of a new beginning here as well? Oh, yeah, right here. Your Ace of Wands and your Page of Cups right there. This is your new beginning. It's just like on hold until the mini tower hits. And the mini tower is, I feel very strongly like the mini tower is Spirit pulling you away from, and I mean away from anything that has to do with partnership. Goodbye. And they got you. They're like, we have you. We're going to guide you to where you need to go, so that you can be in this very, very independent energy that comes up here. But this independent energy comes as a result of releasing this past. Whether the past has anything to do with you right now or not, it might be an energetic thing. So if you're going to say, I already released the past, I'm done with that. Well, it might not be your reading. First of all, that's common sense. But it also could be that they want you to also heal, right? And get into this high vibration. We can release the past, or think we released the past, but never really healed from it. This is someone who's actually healed from the past. This would be someone who looks good every day, who goes out and, hits the pavement, who goes to work every day, who, goes out with girlfriends or boyfriends and, friends, and enjoys their life, and really is, very high vibration. So if you feel like you're already here, you already did this, right? It might not be your reading. This is for somebody who's still yet to accomplish this, but they're on their way. It's like this push from spirit. It's almost like spirit's got you and they're giving you a little nudge to help you get through that tunnel here so that you are on your way. Now, for some of you, this could be leaving one job and going to another, because remember, we do have that Knave of Pentacles and we have that Eight of Pentacles and we have the Three of Pentacles. These are all job related cards. So it's very, very possible that some of you will be starting a new job. You will be leaving something else behind. You will be leaving an old contract, leaving an old partnership, something like that. I'd love to hear from you guys if you'd like to chime in down below. Our daily readings have been long this whole week. I apologize, but they've been so deep. These daily readings are all about someone making it, like someone's making it. They're going to make it after going through difficult times. Angels, what do we need to know? Balance. Absolutely. This was a big theme. Balance. Inspiration. That's a work card for me. Humor. And purpose. Wow. Okay. So the dawning of a new day. There was a purpose for this entire thing that you went through. Make sure you learn. This is a karma card for me. But it has to do with you've done the work or you're doing the work. Make sure that you don't that you know what the purpose was so that you don't repeat it, right? Really nice energy. Really, really nice energy. I hope that it helps somebody. Please do chime in down below. Let me know if the person or the people that were supposed to get this message got the message. If you know you got your message, I'd love to hear from you, because that's why I get up every day, to make sure people get their messages. Thanks so much for liking, sharing, subscribing. I'm sure I've got some other videos for you to click in. Also, if you click on the pink witch, you can subscribe. Also, don't forget to click the little bell and hit that bell and you'll get notifications. But make sure after you hit the bell, you hit all, so that you get all notifications, or you get none. All right. Thank you guys. Have a good one. Have a great day today. I'll talk to you. Oh, your weekly readings are out. Don't forget. Talk to you soon. Bye.